What would
So
happen today if Devon went into the tournaments like you used to do? Would he be as dominant as he is in the super matches?
yeah. Now he would be, yeah, because well, he's not like we're not seeing him wear people out at this exact moment. We're seeing him beat people round one, top rolling, being aggressive. Like he's, yeah. I mean, listen, there's no. I'm the biggest hater in the world. If I could tell you that there was an opening or a kink in his armor. Or an opening to give him send some shade his way, motherfucker, I'm in. The fact is, there's no, at some point, you got to recognize what has happened is that he has used his social media and his God given talent has allowed him to be the motherfucking man because of because of his social media status. He was able to get championship matches without going through the normal pecking order. And now he's managed to grab all three of them. Come on, man. Yeah. Plus, he's like, he loves arm wrestling more than you. He loves arm wrestling more than Artem. The act of it, right? It's easy to see when you're around him. You know, you're not even, it's like, also, I believe his work ethic allows us to have no problem giving him the credit because the credit goes along with the work, right? If I worked as hard as him, I would be as good as him. I can say that, right? It may not be true, but I can say that, right? Because the truth is I'm not willing to do that work. So I'm not that upset with him reaping the benefits of living that life. Like it's almost like the guy who works 100 hours a week, but he's the richest guy in town. I don't want his life. I'm good, motherfucker. Yeah, I'd rather have all my time and be not the poorest guy in town, but just right there where I can have. So if I'm not willing to put in the work he's putting in, I can't be that upset that the ridiculous amount of fucking reps. I mean, it's kind of cool that that's what it ends up representing.
Is that what changed? Is that he just went all in and this is his like
Yeah,
full-time
well,
job?
definitely his medication changed. He legitimately was a natural athlete. And even if he wasn't natural, he was living that life. He was giving that perception. And honestly, when I would arm wrestle him, he felt like he was natural, right? Like you could bang his fucking ass right up against the table. Boom, right? Like I looked over him to get to the fight, right? But back in, and then after the loss, he's sitting over there doing wrist curls, right? So you saw that this guy, first of all, has an unbelievable spirit and work ethic, right? Then you finally, and this is just a hypothesis, right? But he goes through the medical scare, right? He's got some deep vein thrombosis, some bullshit I know nothing about. And then I see him starting to grow and evolve into this fucking beast. And my hypothesis is that, doing it the right way almost got him killed. If he's going to die, let's be the fucking champ. You introduce the good drugs to him, right? He becomes fucking awesome, right? But still not the guy, but just fucking awesome. Then you introduce the healing mechanism to him. And the fact that now you can take all this medication and get stronger doing the exercises, but his real problem is the wear and tear of the exercises. Now you're receiving this fucking treatment where, I could be giving too much credit to Vitacell. Don't get me wrong. But that seems to be the next step is that he is healed up the next fucking day to do it all again. And now the foundation's already been laid. This motherfucker's stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. And that that availability of not being banged up, you give that to the guy like him who's willing to do it for 8 or 9 hours a day, if only because his body wouldn't let him is why he would stop. Now you heal up and give him unlimited resources. What you're seeing, and I don't know if it's going to end. he's liable to whack Devon and stay on top, or he's liable to whack Levon and stay right on top of the whole motherfucking thing.
So what's it gonna take to get somebody that could compete with him and end his reign?
Well, I think ultimately Father Time will take care of that, right? I mean,
Who knows, bro? We got John
well, I
Brzezinkwitz
mean,
at
I think we all
59
know.
years
Yeah,
old.
no, no,
He's
we all
he could,
know. So the thing is how long is it take? Does it take 20 more years, or does it only take 5? But it's coming, right? I mean, there ain't no doubt about it. That's one thing that I will tell you is undefeated. Is old Time. He's coming. Yeah.
gotta say though, man, after seeing what they're doing with the stem cells and all this, man, I give him at least another 10 years to go the way he's going, bro. Which in 10 years, on, if he keeps doing what he's doing, oh man,
Yeah.
Which is pretty
that's gonna
wild to
be
think about because, like, back when 2013, like, what, Jumps back coming back, Devon doing some shit, like, we were rating all those guys off a lot more earlier. Like, it's kind of crazy that Devon is still in it and he's like higher than he was because that was not the idea like years ago. Like, yeah, Devon, people have been saying Devon's too old like 10 years ago. Like, he can never be like, he's not the guy to be there, and he's the guy now.
just
So
think